Ladies and gentlemen, fillies and gentle colts of game night, I'm afraid your usual hosts are not available this evening. I am your new host, Nightmare Jewel, alongside my partners in crime, Chaos Chicken and Skimba. Now that we have assumed control of this channel, with our powers combined, game night will last forever!
Whoa.
Hold
What?
on. You do realize these are just our Halloween costumes, right?
Welcome to Game Night, everyone. Your 90 minutes of family-friendly gaming fun where everyone is welcome to join in and play along. Tonight is a special night as it is Halloween Eve, the perfect occasion for a trivia murder party marathon with prizes. To join the game, simply pull up a browser of your choice and go to www.jackbox.tv. Enter your desired username and the room code, which for our first room is ABXC. Tonight, the winner of each round of Trivia Murder Party will be receiving a sticker of their choice from the website redbubble.com. If you didn't snag a player spot, don't worry. You can always play as the audience, which plays as its own team. As always, please remember to keep this stream family friendly so that all of our players and their families can participate. Remember, Meemaw does not want to listen to vulgarity, Allie.
Sorry, Mima.
Alright, looks like our room is almost full, so we'll give it a few minutes to see who else pops in, and then we will begin. So, happy Halloween, everyone. A day early, but it's never too early for Halloween, in my opinion. As you can see, we are all dressed up and ready to go with our fabulous costumes. And while
I love these costumes.
they're very fitting.
I love them.
They really are.
I love them.
As we wait for our 8th player and whoever else is going to be, coming into the stream a little fashionably late, I've got to get something off my chest. I absolutely have got to tell someone about this. So, I was at Jiffy Lube today with my dad, and I was getting an oil change. And I was trying to explain to him the artwork I had done for our little Halloween costumes here. And he was like, well, what? I don't get yours. What are you? And I said, well, I'm Nightmare Moon. And he said, well, what's Nightmare Moon? And I was like, okay, let me pull up a YouTube video. I would like to try and do the voice. I don't think I can, but, here's what Nightmare Moon sounds like. So the video's playing, and I'm like, that's so weird. There's no sound. So I keep turning the volume up, and all of a sudden my dad says, oh no. And I look up, and he's looking through, like, the glass window where you can see them working on your car. And there are two grown men in my little Beetle flipping out and trying to press every button on the dash because Nightmare Moon was screaming at them through Bluetooth. And I want to say that I caught this very quickly. I did not. It took an excruciatingly long time for me to connect the fact that the video I was trying to listen to on my phone was still connected to my car. And to the poor souls at Jiffy Lube today, you have my sincerest apologies for screaming at you about the night lasting forever. And that's what I
can't breathe.
that's what I had to. I had to tell somebody about what happened today.
I mean, it's the season for tricks. I think you're in the cool.
Oh, these poor dudes though.
Yep.
They were panic stricken. And I had the volume like all the way up because of course that's what you do when you can't hear on your phone. You just turn the volume up to max, like that's just magically going to fix it. Oh, so great day. Not at all, soul crushing in the least. Anywho, we are all full up, so let's get started. I'm never going back to that Jiffy Lube. I can never go back.
I mean, give it like 3 months and they'll have forgotten.
Well, fortunately I've got synthetic oil, so I won't be having to go back for a while. But my goodness. Just the moment when we both realized that some YouTube compilation of Nightmare Moon moments was just blasting from the bay.
I mean, there could have been worse things that you damaged their eardrums with.
Oh, I'm sure, but
This is your
oh
wake-up
my
call.
gosh, I just had no
Prepare to
idea.
die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. Your room isn't ready yet, so let's play a game of life and death. Only one of you will survive. There's so much to do. I need a vacation from this vacation. you know what I'm saying? Okay, first question. You know, the great thing about life is that it's full of surprises. What's the name of that fish that'll swim up your pee hole? Use your device to answer the
Is
question.
this a common knowledge question?
Oh, I know what this is. Venture Brothers.
Time's running out.
That's a new one for me.
And the correct answer is... Who got the question right?
Oh, I guessed. It's probably a good time to mention that
Come with
Allie
me.
and Skip and I are going to be taking turns hosting the room so that more
Come
of
on,
you
the
guys
Deep
get to
Disturbed
play at a
side.
time
We're at room 101.
for even more chances of winning prizes.
Time to try to save yourself with a password. Enter a real 4-letter word with your device. Don't make it easy. If someone cracks your password, you die.
Oh, Jesse, that's funny. Yeah, you gotta watch that Bluetooth, man.
Now everyone else will try to crack the password. As a team, guess the password on your device. You get a clue if your guess has a letter in the right spot.
Alright, time to like face
If anyone
smash the
figures out
keyboard.
password before time runs out, I will reward you all.
Oh, this is not one of my
This is a team effort, so
Strong
share clues out loud
suits.
with each other.
It definitely is not one of mine. I make
What's the
very
opposite of a
guessable
firewall?
passwords.
Because that's you.
Well, for a while there, when we first started streaming, people would just put pony, like every time.
Oh.
It's like, that's not predictable.
We're not done with you yet. The end of your life isn't the end of your participation. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game.
And you might get the knife.
Oh,
or
by the
Mother's
way,
wig.
The audience is a player now and can win the whole frickin' game.
Can
Hot
okay,
tip, you can join the audience
request
at
to
any time.
rename it as Meemaw's wig.
Meemaw's wig.
Let's try another one. I don't know why I'm revealing this information, but I have a devastating shellfish allergy. Which of these foods will not kill me?
Man, I had steamed shrimp today, and it was so good. Also, if the audience wins, which is possible, we will do a random drawing via the Dice Master, Allie,
Almost out
to
of
choose a
time.
winner.
Ooh, do I have dice up here?
Do you have dice? What kind of
Okay.
question is that?
This.
Well, I was like reorganizing my desk drawer in my bedroom, so
The rest
they
of
may
you
have
are still
absconded
alive.
down with
Follow
all
me.
of the other role-playing dice.
Well, I got a
Welcome to
D8 here,
17.
so I guess I will fill in if necessary.
Tattoos.
Yeah, you might need
promise
to,
I
otherwise
won't
they'd
pass
have to
out
make
this
a
time.
dash.
Create a new tattoo on my back by drawing on your device. Yeah, harder. Harder.
How can the Dice Master not have dice at all times?
You know, I was considering, like, how I could make that so, like, because I've got that really nice set of mini dice that you sent me one year, and I need to
Mhm.
find, like, a little keychain container, so that way I always have some.
I mean, I picture you just being like at any
we're in that
random
moment
time
when
and
the
place
tattooing
being
is
like,
done, but the
guys, I got the
reverse hasn't
dice.
set in yet.
I
Now
got
vote
this.
for
I
your
used to
favorite
carry
design.
like at least one
The
deck of
artist with
cards
the
on me
fewest
at all
votes
times.
will die.
Like playing cards?
Yes,
Aha.
What did we decide?
because I figure there's always going to be some kind of an
This
opportunity
might
where
actually look worse
you are
after
going
it
to be
heals.
stuck somewhere
I
and
will have my
bored
revenge.
as all get out.
Mm-hmm.
And at the very least, there's solitaire or somebody that's willing to play a game with you.
I know
There's
how to
nothing more
play
satisfying than carrying on
Go
your
Fish.
family's legacy of murdering people in hotels. It's also satisfying to wake up
Gimba
1
might
minute
have
before
problems
your
with the
alarm.
mic.
Oh
Can
no.
you guys hear me?
There she
Yes!
is.
Okay, there we go.
It's Halloween.
keep
Anything
moving.
can happen.
Which
I blame
houses in
Jewel
Latin
for that
America?
because I laughed too hard at her story.
Oh, fair.
It's all the tricks.
Latin America. What are any of these? Are these books?
I
Seven
believe the
Gables
house
sounds
on
like a book.
Mango Street is a
Time's
book,
almost up.
but it could
Seven
be.
Gable sounds like it would be a book.
I mean, it's either like tarot cards or books. I wasn't paying attention.
This.
Whoops.
Well,
Time
that
for
is not what I
consequences.
guessed.
Nope. Don't make us do math. Don't make us do math. Okay.
Okay, we gotta use these weird little dumbwaiters. Everyone pick an elevator door.
Gotcha.
If you all pick the same side, you all live.
Hmm.
But if there's a split decision, I will kill everyone on the heavier side. Oh yeah, and since there's an even number of you, I'm going to add some weight to one side.
Uh-oh.
Oh, to be chaotic
Feel
or
free to
not.
chat and lie about what you're gonna do.
That's like Allie's question every time she wakes up in the morning.
Yeah.
To cause chaos
you all
or
landed.
let peace reign.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Ah, Kai survives. And we get fried.
Fries.
Disco's in the lead. Unsurprising.
We're here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Disco, I
usually
believe,
there's
has been
Disco or
pretty
Mickey.
We'll go to
good.
the final round.
Yeah, Disco's
Next
got a good
question.
track record on this one.
Which of these is not a lyric from the song You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch?
Oh. Oh, there is not enough time to try and remember this song.
I have worked retail too many times to not know this song.
I was just gonna
Almost out of
say, I hear
time.
this song multiple times every year.
Though to be
Oh, not
fair,
sure.
the 30-minute special is one of the only
This.
Christmas specials I will actually sit down to watch because
Time.
I feel a kindred spirit with the Grinch.
Ah, the lost art of
Also
letter
unsurprising.
Yes,
writing. I'm going to
this
dictate
is
a message to
definitely
you.
surprises
Write down
nobody.
as much of what I say as you can. Everyone else will be typing too.
Oh boy.
And if anyone does a better job than you, you die. And the letter begins now. Dear local joggers, if you are tired of discovering horrible crimes during your early morning runs, I recommend you avoid the path next to Davis Woods. I know you are trying to get in shape and cannot waste time being interviewed by detectives. Time's up.
Got some
And
words.
here's how you did. But did anyone do better than you?
Some days I do okay, and some
You
days
got
I do not.
outperformed. I mean, one of you thinks this is a letter
I
could
reco
send
intervened
in
this.
the actual mail.
I also reco intervened this.
That's sometimes what I type at the end of a shift.
Yeah, I mean, my fingers are so cold that they just don't, like, register on my touchscreen.
Mm.
Only one
And
of you
I
is
always
still
worry
alive.
that like my hands are just too sweaty for it to register, but luckily that has not been too much of an issue.
Well, worst case scenario, it just short
Congrats on
circuits,
making
blows
it
up,
through
and
alive.
takes you with it.
Can you escape?
Yes.
I'm going to give you a category.
Hashtag rational fears.
I mean, like, it would be a
Locations in
fitting
Game of
end to the
Thrones.
chaos that is my
Tap
life.
each answer that fits the category, and then press submit.
Only the chaos chicken would figure out how to end her
Time is
chaotic
almost
life.
Let's see the right answers. You advance 1 space for every correct answer.
I have not seen Game of Thrones.
I
You're on
have
your way
not
to
either,
escaping.
and
Oh wait,
Same.
did you think it was going to be
Um,
just you?
Game of
Aw,
Thrones
that's
is just
cute.
interesting
catches up with
from
you, they
somebody
will
that
steal
has
your life
worked
force.
in a
Then they
bookstore
can
for
escape and win the
14
game.
years of their
Here's
life.
everyone's next question.
Um,
And they
because,
get a
like,
fair chance
when
to
you're
help them
not
catch up
familiar
to
with
you.
it, and somebody comes in, they're like,
Time is
oh, is
almost
the
up.
5th book out yet? And it's, like, years upon years before, like, each release.
I do know that about it, that it's been a long time coming
3
to
years.
catch up with the books. Oh man. This is like a math, and I'm not good at
This is a
math.
math.
I just panicked.
Yeah,
Oh,
half
I didn't
right.
get all the answers in.
Hey Stella, glad you're here.
Next question. Vitamins.
Oh, I went vitamin X.
I mean,
Uh,
I need vitamins.
That ghost can smell your life force.
oh, the audience
Like, I
is
take
ahead
a
of
lot of-
4 of us.
Here comes the darkness.
I mean, us and the 4 brain cells.
Always happen on a Sunday.
If you say so.
I believe you mean the one brain cell we canonically share between the 3 of us.
It is
Stella,
right now
I
split
was
into
I was
third.
thinking the same thing too about vitamin X, but it's actually chemical X, so that's why I didn't make a comment.
Oh, that's
but
a technicality.
I'm glad that
Scary stories to
I'm
tell
glad
in the
we
dark.
we thought of the same thing.
I don't know what any of these are.
I remember
Well,
I remember
Stories to
this.
tell in the dark?
Yeah, it was a big thing in like elementary school, but I never read any of them.
I didn't read any
The
of them
Telltale
either.
Heart I
but
read.
I can tell you that
And-
it's still pretty popular
Get away
amongst
fast.
children.
Nikki stole Life Force. Nikki.
Ian Rice novels.
I feel like this is very Halloween themed without even trying. Also, I've never read Anne Rice.
Me either.
She has, I mean, she's passed away now, but she flip-flopped between a lot of, like, the whole vampire stuff, and then she was, like, a born-again Christian, so then she tried to, like, write more, Christian fiction, and then she just went back to vampires. It was a thing.
It looks like the audience is really catching up to our forerunners here. Could it be the first time the audience wins?
Another life force swap.
Oh, Sapphire takes it
Yeah.
back from Nikki.
Love stories where they don't end up together.
Oh
Oh,
gosh, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I mean, I'm looking at these options,
Oh.
and I have to remember to keep things family-friendly.
Do it for me, Ma.
You
I
are
know.
in every live stream, Allie.
If you want to break through that barrier,
I
you'll
mean,
need more than
my
75%
willpower
of this
is
question.
amazing.
And if you're
Haha.
still alive and wanna break
This
through,
is one that
have
you
to
can
get all
do,
3
Jewel.
answer choices right.
Well, I mean, watch me be wrong, but I did take what's it called? A semester. Yeah, there we go. I can't think of the word when
You
like you
still can't think
specialize
of it.
in one thing for a semester.
Hello,
Oh, I'm dead.
darkness. Canadian national
Womp womp.
holidays.
We're just gonna go with that.
I am dead,
All of
right?
the
I always lose track
options.
of. Oh no, I'm still up there. I thought I just fell off.
Are you still? Oh yeah, I see you.
Oh, Disco, our first winner of the evening. Boom.
Congratulations to them.
Great job, Disco. You are our first winner. Hopefully, Allie is keeping a list of our winners. And could Allie please keep a list of our winners?
Wasn't necessarily decided before the stream started.
Let me pull up a notepad.
Hey, I got as far as the costumes, all right? That was a pretty big achievement for me. Off to the void with you while we restart.
Usually have notepad up somewhere easily accessible, so we're good.
That was a good one. I did terrible, but it was good. All right, Skip. Since Allie's doing that, I'm gonna have you.
Yeah, I'm using the computer, Mom.
But Mom.
Mom just asked if I needed a notepad. So.
Oh, thank you, Mama Gail. But Skip, I just sent you the code if you want to go ahead and hop in. I will sit this one out.
Hang on.
All right, she's in.
All right, there we go.
And now I can bring you all back from the void. Our new room code is BQGJ. And Jesse, I totally get being a Sophia. I think Allie would be too, but we gotta consider me, Ma, and keep things family friendly around here.
I mean, it would be a tough call between Sophia and Dorothy.
The cynical one, yeah.
I mean, both are very appealing characters.
I have to say, I think I'd be Rose. I just have no idea what's going on, but I'm there for it.
Well, back in St. Olaf.
Sicily, 1932. I've hardly seen any of that show either.
It's been a while since I've seen it. Usually, if I've got nothing going on, I throw on Murder, She Wrote.
That's one I'm not familiar with. But
I think you would be able to handle that.
Jesse, I did not know that that Canon Sophia does not have a brain-mouth filter due to a stroke. I don't know, there's some people I've known where I'd say that sounds like an excuse, but it's all fiction.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's a fact that I did not know.
Alrighty, we are full up. Let's get going. I've probably only seen enough of the show to be able to comment minimally about it. But I know it's a little bit of a cult classic. Oh, I guess I'll go in the audience.
I mean, like, B. Arthur is just like a cult classic person as it is, but...
Hello, audience. I am part of you now. I mean, that's not creepy at all, but here I am.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. Death's in the air. And there's free coffee in the lobby.
Hey, free coffee.
Only one of you will survive. Also, if you have any feedback on the hotel side of things, please pull me aside during the game. I'm all ears. Alright, first question. Whose memoir is titled, Is Everyone Hanging Out Without Me?
Oh, this sounds familiar.
Use your device to answer the question.
Unsure, though.
Yeah, I'm definitely guessing.
Time's running out. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right?
Yeah.
The rest of you...
Jesse, I have never heard of B. Arthur being in the Star Wars Holiday Special, but now I kind of need to see it.
101.
I feel like
Hopefully you
thought
can
when we
defend
were on that
yourself
cruise
from
last year,
ESP.
but I
Type
didn't
in an
really
answer that
pay
fits this
attention
category.
to it.
Everyone else will
The
answer
only thing
too.
I know about
if
the holiday
anyone
special
matches you,
is
you
probably
die.
something that I can't talk about because Mima would be sad.
And I do mean anyone.
I will say
Aw.
B. Arthur was also in a Mel Brooks film, and so that's nice.
Which
Very sad.
Mel Brooks?
She plays a very, very brief cameo in The History of the World Part 1.
Oh, that's been a long time. I need to go back and see it.
Let's see if there are any
Again.
matches.
Oh no.
If you get your mind read, you get your mind dead.
Is everybody up and up on their sailor soldiers?
It's sad because they put Pluto out of the database.
Ah,
I
Oh,
grew up
man.
knowing Pluto as a planet, so to me, Pluto's still a planet.
You're back. You're
Right?
a ghost now.
I
Because I tried to
mean,
put in
Just
Pluto
might
and it
steal
said
someone
that
else's
is not
life force
correct,
and
and I
win
was
the
like,
game.
really?
like,
Also,
all I have to
there's an
do is
audience
turn
in the
around
game.
and look
If
back,
they
and I've got like
survive, you
2
die.
Sailor
If
Pluto
you're not ready now,
figures,
you can
and
join the
I'm
audience
like,
whenever.
no,
It's like
you
super
you
low
still
fresh.
valid.
You're still a planet to me.
Let's
I
try
know.
another one.
See, Suki says Pluto's a planet, then
Whose
that must
army
be true.
rediscovered the Rosetta
I
I
mean,
mean,
yeah,
Dwarf
Suki said
Planet
it,
still
so-
has planet in the title.
I mean, if Suki said it, I'm gonna take it verbatim.
There you go. Also, I read this and I'm like, what, the language program?
Oh, that's sad, Skip. that's where your mind went
It's
first.
just a little circular.
This.
The sad thing is like,
The rest
I'm
of you
starting
are
to
still
see
alive.
people like on YouTube actually do read-offs for Rosetta Stone. And like,
Welcome
wow,
back
we've
to the
come
killing
back
room.
around to this.
Hmm.
Yay! I love using Cousin Aloysius's magic prompts. Pick a space inside the box to hide. Don't worry, it's not like your life depends
I don't know
on
if you
it.
guys ever noticed, but I hide in the exact same spot every time. Of course, now I can't do that anymore since I've said that.
Now I'm gonna need some
I was gonna say, does that work for you?
I'm giving you
It
very
worked a
sharp
lot.
sword. On your device,
But I'm
choose a
also
row or
going
a
to, like,
column to
pick
run
that
your
spot
sword through.
first. As someone with a sword.
Mind freak. Nice.
I'm dead.
Oh, bear trapped. Ouch.
I went with my first choice.
Oh, vote for Jules in the lead.
Let's keep moving. In Greek mythology, who designed the Minotaur's maze?
Oh, Allie, we know this.
I do know this.
Greek mythology is so fun.
This round has not been my friend.
Time's almost up. Who picked?
Yeah.
Oh, I guessed on that one.
It's time.
Yeah, Daedalus is Icarus's father.
Yes.
Let's do a spooky handwriting test. The ghost of my Aunt Mildred loves to write words on mirrors. She has her own consistent
Nice.
handwriting. Now, Aunt Mildred
Again,
is going to
family
write a
friendly
different
for
word,
Mima.
but so will everyone else. Draw a word
I
on
don't
the
think
mirror
Mima's
to
gonna be offended
camouflage
by
Aunt
urinal.
Mildred's. Let the drawing begin. Watch closely. One of these new words will be a word written by Aunt Mildred's ghost.
Ooh, potato.
Potat.
Who else eats potatoes uncooked
So many
like a
convincing
pleb?
words to choose from.
You potato-eating
Now,
peasant.
Type the word that Aunt Mildred
I
wrote,
am.
Or you die.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I have yet to see you do that, though.
It's really good. You peel them, you quarter them, you put a little salt on them, and it's
Enter
a
the
nice
right
little
word now,
munchy
or you
treat.
die.
But I've yet to see you do
Would
it.
the real Aunt Mildred please stand up? Aw, you got it. This is my second
Ooh.
most disappointing experience with a mirror.
As we all snicker because we all need it.
Way to speak for all of us, Allie. Thanks.
Chaos Chicken speaks truth.
We're here. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. Finish this movie title. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2.
Oh no.
So that one I do know.
Oh, I'm blanking
Jewel.
out so bad.
Jewel,
is this
really?
one of those things that we need to rectify? Is you need to see
Oh,
like
God.
all 3 movies? Because
be down
if
for
you
that.
haven't seen
Almost
Turtles
out
in
of
time,
time.
it's
Yes.
you're missing out.
Hey, I guessed and I got it right, so you don't get to say anything.
Come with me.
Some things are just a blur for me. I would need to see them again.
Let's get our
Man,
math
I
on.
remember being in a
Do
movie
as much
theater
math as you
and
can before
watching
time runs out.
the third Turtles movie.
If one of them does
Bro,
better
I
than
remember
you,
going to
it's
theater to see the
punishment
first
time.
movie. My brother and I were
Let's
standing in
go.
line for it.
I'm pretty sure that I saw the second movie in theaters too, but that memory's a little bit more vague.
I don't think I went to a theater until I was a little older. The first movie I saw was
I had
Aladdin.
an uncle that ate a
Disney
Um,
movie.
My dad was like really
Only time for
really
one or two more
into
bits of
movie
math.
theaters, so it wasn't uncommon for him to take me and my siblings to a
As we
lot of
say in team
movies.
sports,
Why did
you
I
were
struggle with
mathematically
math there?
eliminated.
I mean, I struggle with math every day if it's any consolation.
Yeah, but I'm supposed to be able to do math like every day. Oh well, maybe
no
every
judgment.
other week. Maybe every other week I'm doing math,
Only
but
one of
We
you
just
is
have the
still
brain
alive.
cell right now, Skip.
You know what
No,
that
speak for yourself.
I didn't say we were doing anything with it. I just said that we had it.
Oh, we just sit here and poke at it.
Make it here alive, but will you be the one to escape?
where's that stick?
I'm going to give you a category. Plagues of Egypt in the
Ew.
Book of Exodus. Tap. Let's see the right answers. You move forward 1 space for each correct answer.
It's kind of nice just chilling in the audience.
You're a little bit closer to escaping.
No pressure.
Oh wait, did you think it was
No,
going to be
like, if
just
we lose,
you?
I just blame everyone else in the
That's
audience.
cute. If a ghost
Oh,
catches
yeah.
you, he'll steal your life
You don't know I
force.
got
Then
questions
they can
wrong.
try to escape and win the game.
Probably Allie's
Here's
fault.
Everyone's next question.
You
And
know,
they get a third chance to help them catch up
caffeinated
to you.
beverages.
Oh, we should know this one.
Oh,
Well,
I
I
mean,
should anyway.
not that I
Almost up.
partake in these type of caffeinated beverages anymore.
Well, you've been clean from the dew for years.
It has been years. Yeah, it would have been
Detective on a Law and Order
like
show.
2019, I think, was when I had to give it up.
Okay, these
I
are
have
all
no
Law and Order
idea about
characters, but are they all detectives? They are. I haven't seen Law and
It's-
Order in a while. It gave
was
me
gonna say,
anxiety.
Numbers that divide
Mariska
into 54.
Hargitay's character is now like the head of police or whatever, or
She's
head of the
also-
special victims unit.
Yeah, she's like producing the show too, from what I heard. She's awesome.
I guess she is. I guess
Uh-oh,
somebody's
here comes
going to like
trouble.
have an interest in keeping that around. It's been going for
Only
how long
both
now?
ways. Poisonous
Many,
plants.
many years. And it's a great show and all the
Almost
like
up.
different Law and Order shows, but like it just gave me so much anxiety because it was so tense and then it's like dum dum, you know? I don't know.
Yes.
Let's just call that a fluke.
You know, that would make a great text
The
message
darkness
sound.
approaches.
Oh, I don't think I could handle that.
Animals statistically likely to outlive a moose.
To outlive a moose.
Well, it depends if it's hunting season or not, too.
Ah. So I'm not getting the questions on my phone, so go on without me, audience. I don't know what's oh there it is. Can a water buffalo be an antelope?
No.
I don't know about that.
Everybody's got a water buffalo.
called
Yours is
buffalo.
fast, but mine is slow.
Buffalo, I think, are
Don't
part
look
of the
back,
cow
because there's a
family.
ghost right there.
Yeah, they're bovines, I believe.
Bovine. That was the word I wanted.
Marine mammals.
Fugu.
Don't say it.
Time is almost
Don't
up.
say it.
Fugu.
I know what fugu is.
I think that was in Charlie the Unicorn. Magical fugu fish, magic.
Film score by John Williams.
Oh, heck.
I mean, he scored like everything.
I know. I'm like, ask me about Indiana Jones. I got one.
VeggieTales songs are completely on Nima's okay list. They are above board.
Don't let the darkness hit you
Oh,
on the
Suki
way
pulled
out.
ahead.
Where do you think you're going?
Audience, we are doing
Break
pretty
through that
good.
barrier
I am
only
pretty
to
proud of
ace
us.
This next question.
You know, even though I forgot to answer for the
And if
past
you're
like
still
3
alive and
questions.
wanna break through, you have to get all 3 answer choices right.
Oh, goodness. What's that statue, I think it's Christ the Redeemer in South America, that is impossibly
You have to
tall.
get all the right answers to escape.
Like, people climb it and I don't know how they survive
Force
the
them with my
anxiety.
force. Tarot cards.
Some people are just weird.
Oh, Allie and I
Oh,
might know this.
Allie.
Time is
But, like, are we
almost up.
talking about traditional tarot or, like, the ones you can sort of rename to whatever you want?
Are we talking about the major arcana or the minor arcana?
Yeah. Oh, somebody just won. Who just won? I missed it.
Suki.
Suki! I looked at my phone for like 2 seconds just in time to miss the figure disappearing off to the right.
I just
Suki,
happened to
yeah!
see.
Our
just happened
second.
to see her go through the thing.
Well, thank you for paying attention. Not that I'm
I
not.
would have to.
I just
Oh, plus I would tell you there.
yeah, but I didn't want to wait. I wanted to like know. You know, like go to
If
the
you know,
void.
you know.
Just go to the void. Like I have this somewhat under control.
Technically, I'm not in the void, so.
Jesse, I've seen a lot of VeggieTales things, but I never did see the Jonah movie.
I've never seen VeggieTales. Allie, I'm going to send you the room code,
Okay.
and you
Yeah,
can
Nikki,
start it
that
up.
round was crazy hard.
That was challenging.
Oh, that's an interesting room code.
Yeah, it actually almost makes a word.
Okay,
and
I'm
here
in.
we are. I will update it.
So, VeggieTales, it's basically children's media.
Oops.
It's,
You guys need to see
I
it.
mean, as far as
Sorry.
like the animation goes, it's showing its age a little bit, but it was very popular with people that even weren't religious. Like, it was just an altogether very well written show, and a lot of the sort of morals that they were trying to sort of tell and embody, like it came off really well. It didn't seem like they were trying to preach to you.
Okay. Not that we're proselytizing in the live stream.
Yes. I'm just saying that in general,
No, I
it
hear you.
was a well-liked show.
I definitely agree. There was certainly a time where it seemed to be everywhere. And I didn't know a thing about it other than it existed.
I think Netflix or one of the streaming services like owns rights to it now. I know they've they've tried putting the show back out a couple times, but it's not being done by the original creators.
That's always rough. Because, like, you like
Yeah.
the thing and you're familiar with the thing, but now someone else is controlling the thing. So is it the same thing?
Yeah,
You know.
it sounds, from what I understand, the guys who created the show, like, they just went through back and forth troubles with like keeping ownership of the property. So
Right. I
It's
am going.
interesting how Allie knows all these weird little tidbits of random things.
We are wealths of useless knowledge. Always.
I pick up a lot of weird things on YouTube.
She's like a
Although
Katamari ball of weird, extraneous facts.
And none of which help me in any sort of trivia capacity, aside from the Kandiru question.
Well, speaking of trivia, I will take this opportunity to welcome anyone who's come in the meantime. We are doing a marathon this evening of Trivia Murder Party, and each winner of each round is going to receive a prize. If you would like to join us, pull up www.jackbox.tv on the browser of your choice, enter your desired username and the room code SEZE to play along.
Is
Yes, Sizz. And if you would rather be in the audience, just wait for us to get started and you can join in at any time. Everybody in who wants to be in? Last call. Gotta move it along. More rounds, more winners, more prizes. All right, there we go. And I will hop in the audience momentarily with my fellow audience buddies. Let's go.
I tip my hat to the person named Ellie Farts.
It is a truth. It is a thing that happens.
Yes.
The infamous hotel was run by a mysterious family for several generations until In unrelated news, the trivia murder
We need to make a mod so that we can erase the I love mommy sticker with I love Meemaw. And that's the only thing the mod does, is it just visually changes that.
Yeah, we'll get right on that.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. You just checked in to a game of murder. Only one of you will survive. But hey, it's still better than just sitting in your hotel room and watching cable news. Yeah, I went there. Okay, first question.
Here we go.
Which of these is an alloy?
An alley? We have two of those.
Use your device to answer the question.
Alloy.
There's that one, video game with an alloy.
Oh, whoops.
Time's running out.
Wait, did I get that right?
In the correct
I
answer
just
is,
guessed, so we'll see.
Who got the question right?
Yeah.
And that is not what I
The rest
guessed.
of you, time for
It
consequences.
is also not what I guessed.
I went through like a wormhole one night about
Welcome to the killing room.
like metalworking, like blacksmithing and stuff.
Heads.
Fascinating.
You're going to drop down this board. and
Oh,
try to
yes,
avoid
Death
the
Plinko.
zones. You know what? We need some death zones. Hey, you. pick
Like the
landing
pure
spots to
embodiment
kill.
of a chaotic game. Just RNGesus, take the wheel.
Okay. Let the games begin.
Oh,
Pick
it's so
a spot
exciting.
to
There they
drop
go.
from. I'm sure people will
Tempting
look out
death.
for you.
Oh, uh-oh. Oh,
Pick a It's like you don't know if they're going
I don't know
right
why
or
it always
left, but
still
you know
works.
they're going down.
oh.
Land in a slot or else.
That was a suspenseful one.
Ayo! You know what this means.
Yay!
I was like holding my breath, like just waiting for it to fall down.
Surprise! Everyone who dies in this hotel turns into a ghost. Keep playing, and you just might steal someone else's life force
I
and win the
think
game.
Allie's most likely cosplay
Oh,
would
by
be
the
Lara
way,
Croft.
The audience is a player now and could win the whole
Oh
frickin'
yeah,
game.
100%.
Hot tip: you can join the audience at any time.
I do have certain assets that would work with
Let's
that.
try
Yes.
another one.
Yes, certain valuable
What color
assets.
M&M was retired in 1995?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know this one. Man, I remember the before times when this color was still in a pack of M&Ms.
The before times, before the M&M revolution.
Time,
Is I right? I'm dumb. I'm
Who picked
second guessing.
this?
Yeah,
I'm wrong.
tan.
Yeah, there used to be
The rest
tan
of you are still
M&Ms.
alive.
What a weird color.
God.
Like I remember it now, but what a weird color.
They
Salutations.
replaced it with
Welcome
blue.
back to the killing room.
I mean that says more like candy
Let's
than
roll them bones.
tan.
I
Roll as
know,
much as you
but
want to
I
add to
mean,
your score. I'll kill the player with the lowest score.
there was already
But
kind of
go
like
over
a dark brown
21
color
and you die
anyway, so
instead.
I could
And
see
don't
why
forget,
they
if
may
they
have
roll a
started
skull,
off with
that
it,
adds
but
1 to everyone's
yeah.
score.
Oh, Dice Master time.
Honestly, it's mostly just an excuse to use these
Dice
cool
method that
skull
doesn't have her dice.
Yeah,
We'll remedy that.
I've got computer dice right now.
How resourceful. Psst, are you still writing down the winners?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Ooh, busted.
Appreciate it.
This is
I
like
tip-
real life, you guys.
Oh
But
no,
it was worth it.
Dream Crystal got exploded.
You'd think ghosts would just fall through the bottom of an elevator when it goes up, but I guess ghost rules don't make any sense.
Dream Crystal, am I remembering it correctly that
Let's
what
keep
what
moving.
red is made from
What's
in
the name of the
candy?
musical review performed in Waiting for Guffman?
Food dye?
Yes.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Almost
I
out
can't think of
time.
the word, but basically a lot of red dyes were made from bugs.
This.
That would not surprise me.
That is a thing, right? I don't want to be saying it if it's not true, but I'm
No,
remembering
it,
that.
I believe there have been a
More
lot
dice.
of
Don't mind if I
dyes
do.
and pigments
Don't
over
worry,
time that have
this
been
one's
made
real
from
straightforward. The
bugs,
player who rolls the highest
including
will
like
die.
historical
But
makeups.
we've got some help to make this more
Carmine. Okay.
interesting. You have
That-
an extra die
that
you
rings a
can
bell.
give to whoever you want to
He's
make your
Jesse.
odds
We're very
worse.
aggressive with that.
Well, Jesse knows a lot about baking stuffs.
Roll 'em.
Well, I would
The
hope
player
so.
with the highest total die.
Oh, that was fast. Goodness.
Don't lie.
Did time just speed up, or was that just me? Oh, Stella. It's okay, Jesse. Take it out on the Carmine.
We're here.
I'm sorry you're
With
frustrated,
no
though.
players left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. Sure, I torture people and all, but my worst attribute is that I'm a whiskey snob. In order to be legally called bourbon, how must whiskey be aged?
Oh, this is something I know nothing about.
Oh, I actually know this one from watching Food Network.
I'm torn between
This
two.
Yeah,
Stop.
I don't think I've had bourbon.
Oh, I know I haven't had bourbon, but I just
Okay.
watch a lot of Food Network, even more than
Yes.
Jewel does.
Well,
That's
it's my
really
like
surprising.
it's my emotional support background TV that just stays
Oh,
on.
see, I actually watch it.
I rarely
You just use it
actually
for
watch
noise.
it.
I'm feeling charitable. You each get $500. Give some of that money to your friend. The person with the most cash at the end will die. But if you give to someone and they have $800 or more, I will kill you instead.
Hmm.
Begin.
This is chaos math.
I like to play this game with the Price is Right like map.
Right.
Hurry up.
So much
I
suspense.
bid $1.
Now let's follow the money.
Oh no.
If you're overfunded, you're safe. But an
What?
overambitious investor, on the other hand,
Oh, I misunderstood. Oh, more bear traps.
I never have too many bear traps.
Allie, you're in the lead.
How did this
not,
happen?
Not that I am
let's try
surprised.
another one. There's not
I'm
enough weapons in
surprised.
music, if you ask me. Which of these classical pieces of music traditionally features cannon fire?
Oh, I know this one.
Cannon fire.
I know this. If I didn't know this one, my dad would like disown me.
As far as like
I
classical
definitely-
music, it's a bop. In my
I
opinion.
definitely have this particular track.
Time's running out.
Actually,
picked?
2 of these tracks
Yeah.
on my iPod.
Oh, I love it. And Skip,
It's
you'll get
time.
this, but I think of it because of when Disney's Hollywood Studios was MGM Studios and they had the Muppets
I'm giving you
4D.
the laziest gift of
That was
all.
the finale.
Oh, they still have that show.
Do
It's
they?
my
I thought they were
favorite.
getting rid of it.
$3 to live.
No, that's
And if
still
you keep
there.
scratching, I'll give you
I love that
cash for
show.
all the
Man,
extra
sit in the air
dollar signs you
conditioning and be
find.
entertained.
But if you scratch off
Heck
even
yes.
Oh, yeah.
one skull, you
Yeah,
die.
I love that show.
But that's like the grand finale, isn't it?
Start scratching.
Yeah, Sam the Eagle had a 3-hour presentation called A Salute to All Countries,
Keep
but
going
mostly
to win the big
America.
bucks.
Right,
And then
right.
Kermit says he had a minute and a half.
Oh,
And all heck broke loose.
you can do it, Sapphire. We believe in you.
I've been
Oh.
bopping my
If you
head
have a losing
So
ticket,
close.
with
come with me.
the 1812 overture in my head right now because it is such a bop.
It really is. It's just a fun piece.
Like
I had some good times growing up
that
in
would
this
be like the
terrifying
piece
hotel.
where like
I would
if
kill
somebody
to
says
feel
they
like
don't
that
like
kid again.
classical music,
Which is
you
sort of
could
the whole
like
premise
use
for
that
this
as your
game, I guess.
argument. Like you could convert somebody. They're
I
like,
think
I
so.
see you don't like classical music, and I raise you 1812
I
overture.
wrote this next question just for you.
Oh, a Beth has
If you get it
appeared. Hi,
right,
Beth.
I will punish everyone else. Which of my songs
Hello,
requires a friend
Beth.
to help me operate it?
How is Allie still the only one alive?
And I guess the audience can answer too.
Coping saw. That sounds like something I need. Something to cope. I only know what 2 of these are.
The only saws that I know about are jigsaws. Puzzles.
Time's almost up.
Oh, don't
And
even
the
get me
correct
started on
answer is-
jigsaw puzzles.
Did you get the question right?
I mean, you did put one together
You
recently.
succeeded.
Well,
Am
I-
I still the
rest
only
is
one
suffering.
alive?
I just that no one listened to me.
This
Shocking.
one should be easy. Follow as many rules as you can before
Oh wait,
time
is
runs
Nikki
out.
still alive too?
Everyone else is
Yeah.
playing
I
too.
guess Nikki
If any of
is.
them correctly follow
Then
the
I'm
I'm
you were
not
the only one.
surprised.
I will kill you.
How come you were the only one on the top?
The rules are already on your device.
Oh, I have
Go.
to like actually pay attention to this crap now.
Yep.
It's okay. I can tell everyone how I picked up a very
I
vintage.
wonder if anyone's paying
um,
attention to what I'm saying right now.
What's it called?
Mushroom, stinky shark, Sacramento.
Unicorn in Captivity jigsaw puzzle that was partially put together.
Rule time is
So I was like,
coming
oh,
to
okay,
an
I can do this. 2 hours later, with an eye twitch and like every part of my
end.
body
No, man,
hurting,
Everybody.
only to come to find out that this 500-piece jigsaw puzzle was missing 1 piece. I am never
Let's
buying a
just go with
puzzle
that.
at a yard sale ever again.
Let's keep
I
moving.
It was so soul
earlier,
crushing.
what was it, earlier last year or something like that?
I know this one.
Oh, I know this one too.
We had like a power outage in winter, like for a couple days, and I put together a
Almost out of
jigsaw
time.
puzzle. It took me several hours, and there was a piece missing in the middle of that one too.
Picked.
So I know that pain.
This.
Like
Allie, you
I
remember
am
that puzzle
only
you
a
put
ghost
together
got it
last
wrong.
year
I'll have to kill my writers.
when I was trying to sell stuff? just to figure out if it had all
Let's
the pieces.
try another one.
I don't remember
What's
what the
the little
puzzle
yellow
was
bird's name in
of,
the comic
but I'm
strip, Peanuts?
yeah, I'm pretty
was
sure
Pony.
that I did. Well, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, the thing with this one though is it says over 500 pieces. So like I couldn't even count the pieces to make sure they were there. I had to actually assemble it. So now it made me so mad that I'm going to
Time's running
make a
out.
replacement piece and I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to give it
You
to somebody.
You have to let me know how making a
Okay.
replacement piece goes, because I know I have some pony puzzles that are missing
Everyone
pieces.
again? You all need
Oh,
to be
send them
total
down.
lesson.
I think I got a I think I got a strategy. It involves
We're going to play
laminating some
Chalices.
cardstock
I've given each safe player
Okay.
a poison
or
pellet.
chipboard rather.
Pick a chalice to drop your poison in.
It has come to this.
Yes.
Someone needs to die.
I've been playing a lot of The Great Ace Attorney,
Pick
and
a chalice already.
man, poison comes up an awful lot in those two games, let me tell ya.
It
I think
sounds like
poison
we
is
can
right
get
up there with
everyone's
quicksand
poison
in
pellets
terms
in
of
the
things we
chalices.
thought would be a
I
bigger
guess I'll have to
problem
add
in
a few
life
of my own.
than they turned out to be.
Now it's your
as
turn
kids.
To play.
I think because The
Pick a
Great
chalice to
Ace
drink from.
Attorney takes place in, like, I believe 1920s,
Tasty. Now let's see what
it's
everyone
kind of
drank.
before a lot of, like, modern forensic
as you
science
live.
is in place,
Drinking
so I
poison.
think the writers were just trying to figure out interesting
Oh,
ways
Nikki's.
to have people murdered, so...
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I bet on Allie to die.
Oh, look at everybody in like a little line. It's like
Only
it's like
one of
a
them is still
like a
alive.
graph.
How has this happened?
You know what that means.
How has this happened?
I don't know, man.
It's Halloween.
It's the power of the Chaos
Twilight
Chicken.
Zone. The
made
Chaos
it so
Chicken. Are you
far.
sure it's not Twilight
I mean,
Zone?
what's the saying? Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
That
Yeah.
I believe that is the
Melissa
saying, yes.
McCarthy movies.
And if
Tap
it's not,
Oh.
it's
fits
because
the
it's true.
category, And then press submit.
I don't know anything about Melissa McCarthy.
Time is
Good thing it's
almost
just an example question and you're
up.
not
Let's see the
answering
right
it.
answers.
Oh no, this actually does count towards
Yeah,
the
she,
answer.
does it?
she's
For
the
every
she's
Yes.
in the lead, so she's answering
Oh.
first.
Oh, I should have went with my gut. I thought it
On
was
your
the
way to
boss, but I was like,
escaping.
yeah, I'll play
Oh,
it safe.
wait, did you think it was going to be just you?
This is
Aw,
where,
that's
like,
cute.
everything
If
falls
a ghost
apart for
catches
me,
up with
guys.
you, they will steal your life force.
I mean, that
Then
usually
they can
happens to
escape
me.
Pressure.
To be fair, at this
Here's
point.
everyone's next question.
Can't handle the pressure.
And they get a third chance to help them catch up to
Oh
Oh,
gosh,
I
now
don't-
now I'm thinking about Gagathon.
I'm like,
Time is
okay,
almost up.
Oh, my phone fell asleep. No. Oh, I got it. I got it in time.
Philip
Okay.
is definitely one of them.
Philip. Philip the Apostle.
So there was this time after a pony me where I just passed out on my couch for like
Monsters who
several
walk on
hours, and Allie had left the TV on a Lady Gaga marathon that
Yeah.
whole time.
This was the same trip where we had like that end of the world like group thought that it was happening that weekend or something.
Oh, probably. So that would have been like
was-
2012?
Yeah, it was a while back.
All I remember is seeing Lady Gaga falling asleep, and then it was like 4 hours later. I woke up and she's
They
still there.
like had the same like 4 hours of content on loop.
Yeah, and you very kindly just left me where I fell. I just slept it off.
Actual seasons of Survivor.
I,
Time is almost
you
up.
know, I'm more of a, you know, Who is the Mole reality TV show
Oh, that was
person,
a
but
great. That was a great TV show. I
yeah,
saw that one.
I was not really big on Survivor.
I'd make
No,
it about
definitely not.
10 minutes in
Things
Survivor,
that
I
solve
think.
My favorite things.
And Stella, I say you absolutely need to sample the Halloween candy. How are you going to know if it's good?
A ghost stole your life force.
And yeah, no, I was out, and I'm a very light
Stranger
sleeper, so
Things
for me
characters.
to just be dead to the world for like 4 hours of Lady Gaga says a lot.
I'm ashamed to admit I've never seen Stranger Things, so I
I
have no
haven't
idea.
either.
I've seen the first couple seasons. It's just a little it's a little graphic for my taste. I'm kind of sensitive to that.
1,000 pages.
But I really like the like retro feel of it.
Time is almost up.
Oh. Oh, sorry audience, I didn't do well with that one.
The end
No.
is near.
Oh,
Yeah,
neither did
I
I.
didn't do well with either.
Oh, Nikki's in the lead.
Oh, Nikki's already stole your life worth, so.
Yeah,
Charlie
sorry.
Chaplin films.
They can have it.
Oh, that takes me back to film school.
I don't know if I've
Oh.
seen a Charlie Chaplin film.
Nikki's making a
I
run
mean,
for
right-
it.
One.
Crap.
I recognize
If
the
you
name,
are
but
the
I
barrier,
know
you get the
nothing.
answer to this question. And that includes
Oh,
the full
geography.
answer choice now too.
Oh, yeah,
my.
this I definitely don't know.
Not my strong suit. Does Nikki know? Nikki knows. Yeah, Nikki.
And we had to have one Nikki win.
Naturally.
I was gonna say,
oh,
is
look,
it
it's all
really a
black
game
and
night
white.
if Nikki doesn't win?
I've never seen that ending. That was
True.
cute.
Maybe because they had
Yeah.
a Charlie Chaplin question.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Fun.
Assuming that those are silent movie films.
All right.
Yeah,
Off.
some of them.
Okay.
You know what time it is. Off to the void.
Time for Jewel.
I mean, I'm cool just like chilling in the audience. But I could hop in for one more. Fun fact, Nikki and I went to college together. The end. That was the entire fun fact.
So long ago.
So
Oh my
very,
God.
very
Don't
long
even-
ago.
Don't even remind me how long ago college was.
I know, I keep thinking it wasn't that long ago, and it really, really was.
Yeah,
Too
I
long
have
ago.
some college age ceramic pieces that need to find their way somewhere.
Okay. Oh, that's right, Stella. It was filmed in Georgia. I do remember something about that. That's cool, Kai. What are you studying? If you want to share. Nikki and I are film kids. Or we were. I guess we're not kids anymore. Just, we just act like kids. Growing older is unavoidable, but growing up is entirely optional.
Yep.
And if you are just joining us tonight, you are catching almost the tail end of our Trivia Murder Party Marathon. If you would like to join in as a player, head over to www.jackbox.tv, enter your desired username and the room code NUKV to join. Multimedia and Islamic Studies, that's really interesting. We definitely have
is-
the multimedia in common.
Very impressive sounding.
I think it's a neat mix. I mean, I wish I had double majored.
No, you probably
I'm-
don't.
Not sure what I would have double majored in, if I'm completely honest. If I did, it probably would have been like math.
Oh,
But now that it's been 10 years since I've done math, you know.
you can imagine the horror on my actual face at the moment.
I mean, like, I took calculus in high school, so it's not like I couldn't have done something, but
Yeah, I didn't make it to calculus. Not a chance.
I did better in calculus than I thought I would.
I
Considering I
mean,
never had pre-calc in high school.
if you asked me anything about it nowadays, I wouldn't be able to tell you anything. But at the time, I was decent with it.
It's really funny because, when we were in high school, everyone was like, in algebra, everyone was like, oh, we'll never use this. And technically, I use it.
I
Well,
use
you're the
way more
exception.
algebra than I do any other form
Yeah,
of
but I didn't
math.
think I was going to use it.
Yeah, I didn't end up using it. But, it's good to have a little bit of a foundation in everything, and then you can branch off and go in whatever specialty you want. I just never got along with math. I could do language and writing and art all day long. But math was the thorn in my
not me.
side.
I mean, I had issues with English, mostly
Same.
on sort of the, knowing sentence structure and whatnot. Like, I don't need to know anything besides what a noun and a verb is.
Well, that's so we can play Mad Libs in the car.
I don't know
Yeah,
anything
and you
about...
notice you had to tell me twice what an adjective was.
I don't need to
I'm
know what
like,
a
oh, yeah.
preposition is.
Like, I was the nerd who diagramming sentences was my jam. Like,
Nope, I hated
I was all
English.
over it.
I almost failed English in high school. I would have had to repeat senior year because of that stupid English credit. Pennsylvania. You suck, Pennsylvania.
Oh, Pennsylvania's
mean-
They
canceled.
require more English credit.
All I have to say is I've done my 2 college level 10-page essay papers. I've done my time.
Right. So, do either of you want to hop in for our 8th spot? And we will be in. Oh, Suki took it. All good.
Go, Suki, go.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Ready or not, here we go.
Did
Oh
you
gosh,
note
I have
down
to
that
play
Nikki
this
won
time.
the last round? Allie.
Oh, it would help if I added, like, one of the letters correctly. There we go. Now that works.
Speaking of challenges with English, I mean, to be
All the
fair,
time.
if English was not my first language, I would be intimidated naturally by learning English because it's such a nuanced, complex language.
I would have to agree with you there.
But then it depends if you learn traditional English or simplified English, which is what we are.
Yeah,
I've-
we're simple
This is
here in
your wake-up
America.
call. Prepare
I've
to
heard
die.
that Mandarin is sort of in the same
Welcome to
mix,
Trivia Murder Party.
in that it's
That
sort of
glowing
like
review
a
in Real
melting
Hotels
pot of
magazine
like
was a fake.
all of those
We're here
dialects
to fight
together,
for your
and
life.
I've heard that
Only
just
one of
Mandarin
you
in and
will
of
survive.
itself is
And
very
now one
difficult
survivor
too.
better leave this hotel a glowing
What
review
I've heard
online.
about it,
I will
and
not be
obviously not
screwed
from
over by
experience, is that it's
TripAdvisor
very
again.
tonal.
All
Like the
right,
tone of
Mm.
what that you
question.
say something in
Sorry,
is
this
more
one is
indicative
super easy,
than like
but
the actual.
who wrote my favorite
words,
quadrilogy about female
that makes
friendships
sense.
in Naples,
Interesting.
Italy?
I'm not articulating
I
that very
think I
well,
underst-
but
I think I understand what
Use
you're
your device
saying.
to answer the question.
female friendship in Naples, Italy. Oh, who wrote it?
Yeah,
Your guess is as good as
Stop.
mine.
same.
Starting off with a challenge here.
And the correct answer is
The last round was easier.
who got the question right.
Oh,
Well, it had to have been if Allie, made it to the last
The
round
rest of
alive.
you, follow me.
it's true.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
Welcome to the killing room. Ah, the lost art of letter writing. I'm going to dictate a message to you. Write down as much
Oh,
of
boy.
what I say
Yep.
as you can.
Here we go
The
again.
player who writes the fewest of my words will die. Okay, starting letter now. Dear
I've
guests,
heard that
while I appreciate
some
you wiping down the exercise equipment after use, please refrain from doing so, as I am currently trying to collect those fluids. Thanks for your cooperation. Mondays, am I right? Time's up.
Sorry, didn't mean to shush you.
And
Just
what's
wanted
the
to make sure
result?
everyone could hear.
One of you did not take this
no,
job seriously.
and that's totally fine. As soon as you
What
started
is this
making
garbage?
noises, I was like,
I've seen
oh crap.
Reddit threads that make more sense than this.
Allie, shut up.
Yeah, cool.
Huh? What?
I said good job. You had
Oh,
both
did I?
words.
did I do a words?
You did
Yeah,
do words.
I did a words.
Yeah, I was reading chat, and
Don't worry.
yeah.
Okay, so
It's all good.
don't freak out, but you're a ghost now. Keep playing, and you just
Kai,
might
I'm
steal
actually
someone
a
else's
huge
life
fan
force and win
of
the game.
animation. I love the art of
Also, there's an
animation.
audience in the game.
And one of the
If
coolest
they
things, I
survive,
think, is
you
that there's
die.
more
If you're not ready now, you can
flexibility
join
in
the
how
audience
you can
whenever.
make it
It's like
nowadays
super
than
low
there's
pressure.
ever been. There's so many programs and so many techniques. It's really fascinating. There's a lot to learn.
Which of these animals is microscopic?
Oh, I know this one.
I'm just doing process of elimination for this question.
I think I'm a cave bear. I'm just gonna live in my cave.
Almost out of time.
I'm an under the rock bear.
You picked
Although I
this.
am also spectacled.
Too easy. Let's try another one.
Yeah, if you've never seen a water bear
What
and
do
you're not
sumo
afraid of
wrestlers throw in
bugs,
the air to
it's a
purify
really
their
cute
ring?
looking microscopic creature.
Oh, I know
this
that one too.
And Stella, that's really interesting, and that makes a lot of sense when you think about it. That a lot of people have learned English by
Time
watching
out.
some famous American shows. Or at least
I
in
have
English.
heard
Picked
that The Price is Right is a
this.
common one, just because there are so many commonly,
The rest of
you know,
you,
encountered
time for
items, like
consequences.
everyday things
Oh,
that you'll see
yeah.
repeatedly. And so they'll
Welcome to
constantly
room
like
217.
repeat those words.
That makes a lot of
Ah,
sense.
yes. Tattoos. Give me a new
Repetition
tattoo
is one
by
of the
drawing
easiest
on
ways
your
to learn, in
device.
my opinion.
Well, like when we were learning French in elementary school, like it was kind of like a post-it notes on everything kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
the window had fenêtre on it, and door had port, and it was very much a direct association. Like she did not want us using any English words to learn. She wanted us to like get the image with the French word. Oh, look at you all being artists.
Oh my
Cute.
goodness. I've
You know,
become a work of
labeling
art.
things
Now
just
vote for
immediately
your
like
favorite
makes
cat.
me go towards like
The artist with
60s
the
Batman,
fewest
where
votes will
everybody's like,
die.
"Oh, the Batcave, the
the
Batcomputer."
Batmobile.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny.
Vote already.
The Batpole.
Just bat everything.
Yeah,
What did we decide?
yeah. I mean, it
We
definitely
should
is its
really
own
consider using
vibe.
a stencil next time. I
Like,
think it's
which
pretty clear
which
what I
Batman
have to
movie
do
is it?
now.
I'm totally blanking out, but when Robin says like holy rusty metal Batman, and it's because there's metal
it's,
with
Oh,
it's
Batman
the
and
fourth
Robin.
one.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And it's actual rusty metal with holes or something
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah.
Let's keep moving.
Yeah, those
My
were very
parents never let
cute
me have pets,
tattoos.
But now I have you.
Actually, it was the third one.
What happens if you get a mogwai wet?
Well,
Because it was when he just started becoming Robin. So it was the third movie.
Gotcha.
We're getting a lot of retro references in these tonight.
What the heck is a Mogwai?
Think about the question. I think, unless I'm really wrong, and I could always be really wrong.
Who picked this?
Yeah, I was wrong. Don't listen to me.
I mean,
The rest of you who are still alive, come with me.
I know nothing, Jon Snow.
Oh good, it's my money
Yep.
pile. It's gross and slimy, but it still spends.
Exactly,
money as
Dream
you
Crystal.
want.
I was like, oh, don't
But
get it wet.
take the most
Gremlins.
money or the least money,
Nope.
and you'll be sorry. Have fun.
see, I never saw Gremlins, so that's why I'm like,
I was scared of it as a kid, so I
I-
didn't,
it looked
didn't see
scary
it.
to me. That's
I
probably
have
why I
also
never saw it.
not seen
Already.
seen Gremlins either.
At least that's something all three of
Excited
us
to
haven't
see what
seen.
everybody took.
I probably would have been scared of it
The
as a
most
kid.
and least greedy really messed up.
I forgot the point of this game, so I just put $25. Oh, we dead. We fried. But I would like to see Gremlins just because I'm a big fan of movies with practical effects versus CGI stuff.
Yes. Like, I am so down with watching films that have practical effects.
We're here.
Okay, Allie,
When
just
one
don't watch
player
the
is
second
left
one because
alive,
apparently it
we'll go
has
to the final
spiders.
round.
Okay.
Next
Good to
question.
know.
Thank you.
According to Jesse.
MCL XVI
Oh,
is
gosh.
what number in Roman numerals?
Oh, letter math. Anything but
God.
letter math.
Let's see.
Going on a limb.
I'm down
Just based
to
on some of
2.
it that I can identify.
Well, I think VI at the end would be a 6 ending.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Yeah!
didn't get to the turn in time.
I want to show you something.
I remembered a
60s
math.
Batman is definitely
I remembered something
weird.
math related. I'm so proud.
A little something for the old people. I'm giving
I feel
each
like
of
it's
you a
weird
telephone,
in like
but I only
you
have
know,
3 phone
a
numbers.
good kind of way.
Dial one of
Like
these numbers on your rotary
it's,
phone before anyone else, or you die.
I don't know. It's I
I
guess
thought about
maybe you
including
just
an
had to
area
grow up
code
with
or
it
international
too.
exchange, but we don't want to be playing this game for hours.
Oh, the
Yeah.
60s Batman?
Yeah.
To answer your
They got my
question, April, we do not have a Discord. We have a Facebook group, though. It is linked in the description, and if you would like to join, you'll get all the notifications about when we are doing our live streams, as well as discussions about new games. So you are welcome to join us there if you haven't already. And yeah, Dream Crystal, I remember like the very
I'm
basics
just about to cut the
of
phone
Roman
line.
numerals, but when they get that long, it gets difficult.
Complicated.
Yeah.
New phone. Who died?
I mean, I saw the last
Oh,
2
no.
digits on there. I'm like, okay, so at least the end of it is a 6. I've got a 50-50 shot from there.
That's exactly what I did. Yeah.
I just picked the wrong one of the 2.
Oh, Stella's in the lead.
Let's try another one. Hey, does anyone know an effective method for getting brain tissue out of a polyester ski mask?
Ew.
I'm asking for a friend. Brain tissue is made out of gray matter, and what other type of matter?
I think mine's made of air.
Man, my anatomy class.
I mean, we didn't
Oh,
go into
this-
this much detail.
This is kind of like what sounds correct. Like,
Yeah.
This is where I say I was the kid that brought in a disposable camera to take pictures of the sheep's brain dissection that we did.
This.
And this is where you and I are different because I was the kid who threw up during dissection day.
Time for
oh, I love
consequences.
dissection days.
Well, you're in
be
you're in the
fair-
science field. That makes sense. I was just
Did so many
traumatized.
This
dissections
one
in
lets you
college.
protect
It was
yourself with a
fantastic.
password.
I
Enter a
mean,
real
the
four-letter
smell of
word with the
formaldehyde
device.
would cause anybody to
Make
be
it hard to
somewhat
guess.
nauseous.
Your password
So
is
I
correct.
It
think
wasn't that.
everybody
Everybody
gets a pass on something like that, I think.
Well, that's something you kind
Now
of got to
everyone
get
else
used
will
to.
try to crack the password.
I don't want to go
But
into
since I was a-
detail
As a team,
as
guess
to
the
exactly
password
what
on your
happened, but it was
device.
not the
You get
formaldehyde.
a clue if your guess has a letter in the right spot.
But since
What was-
I was actually a bio major, we did a ton of
Anyone
dissections.
figures out the
Yeah,
password
you're in the
before
science
time
field,
runs
so
out,
that
I will
totally
reward
makes
you
sense.
all.
I did take a college biology course and we
Don't
did
be greedy
do
about what
a
letters you figured
fetal
out.
pig
Let everyone
dissection.
know.
So that was interesting. What was interesting about the anatomy class in high school was the day before we were going to do the initial dissection, the teacher put on like an informative, video for us. And the guy that was explaining everything to us looked exactly like
Double
Stephen
Stella.
King, which sort of set
Oh.
the tone for the entire dissection.
I
Ah,
hope you do a better
Stella, good
with your
job.
bank account password.
Oh, never mind, you died, but still good because I had no idea what this was. I was really trying too. I got the W and I thought I was onto something, but I did not guess it.
Yeah, I won't say what my favorite dissection was because it might upset some people,
Only one
but
of you is
it was
still
definitely
alive.
lots of interesting.
Well, I'm
You'll have to
I'm
tell
glad
me later.
I'm glad
I'm
you're
curious.
You two are welcome to discuss that among yourselves, between yourselves.
I mean, we're
Congrats
not
on making it
getting
through alive.
too
What can you
detailed
say?
about it. We're just being very vague.
I'm going to give
Yeah.
you a category.
Ugh.
Oreo cookies.
Oh, Suki's still alive?
Tap
There's a
the tab
lot of
to see the
Oreo
right
cookies, aren't there?
answers.
There was a
move forward one
Coca-Cola
space for
flavored
each correct answer.
Oreo
I
like pack.
love the Coke flavored Oreo cookies.
I was
I
curious
love
about
them.
how
Imagine
they
escaping.
taste,
Oh,
but
wait, did you think it was going to be
there's
They're
no
good.
way I can buy a pack of
Aw, that's
Oreos
cute.
because
If a ghost
I will
catches
eat
you,
that
you'll steal
entire
your life
pack.
force.
I
Then
will
they can
have
try
no
to escape and win
willpower.
the game.
Oh boy.
Here's
We've
everyone's
my
next
my
question.
work partner and I have
And they
tried
get a third
both
chance
the,
to help them catch up to you.
the Coke flavored Oreos and the Oreo flavored Coke.
Time is almost up.
Oh, that's
He
a
liked
mind
Oreo-
trip.
He liked the Oreo flavored Coke. I like the Coke flavored Oreos.
To answer your question, Stella, your character will die if people
Butterfly life
do
cycle
guess your
stages.
password. And if they can't guess it, you don't die. I thought I was getting there and I did not guess it, but I think someone else did.
Maybe that's not correct.
And Suki, how am I alive? I ask myself that every single day. It's kind of my recurring existential crisis.
Equator.
Man, I want to go to Kenya. I really do. Go to
My
like a
dad-
wildlife reserve, take some pretty photos, ride
Eh.
some horses.
My dad was in Kenya back in the day.
Don't look back
Unfortunately, I
because
don't think
there's
I
a
could
ghost
tolerate
right
the vaccines required to
there.
go.
Uh-oh, here comes trouble.
Plus the heat.
Yeah, that too.
Here comes the darkness.
I mean, I just don't want to go to any country that has
Coca-Cola
giant
brands.
spiders.
Oh, there you go, Coca-Cola brands.
Let's
Hey,
check it
I
out.
did.
Almost done.
I did not see a single spider when I was in Australia. Not one.
I still would not be able to
And we
go.
camped in the
You're better than
outback.
I thought.
I would be the type of person that would end
Here
up
comes the next
seeing like
question.
4 spiders.
British
Like
colonies.
spiders, like they just come out because they know I don't like them. They're like
That's kind of
that.
like my dad and cats, but he likes cats
Ever
now.
since that spider you saw the last time we were in Maryland,
oh,
man.
good God, that thing with the Muppet legs, like that was awful.
You stole some yummy life force.
Kai, vitamin
vitamin
water.
water.
Yeah, it's water that's pretending to be
Yeah,
healthy,
what
but it's
was.
actually kind of full of sugar and stuff.
Yeah.
So it yeah, it's the kind of thing that tries to get you to buy it under the guise that it's healthy when it's arguably not. So like it's got a bunch of vitamins in it, but it's also got a bunch of other stuff in
This
it.
one.
Oh, hang on, Minty.
Sesame Street residents.
Don't go into the darkness.
Time is almost
A
up.
question I actually know the answer to.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I think someone's gonna surpass me here in a second. Yup.
Another life swap.
Stella.
This will slow you down. You need a perfect answer for your final escape. And that includes the third answer choice now, too.
Oh,
I know this one.
I know you know this one. The experimental prototype community of tomorrow. Oh, is it? It's Stella. Oof. Stella blew up the moon. But what will happen to Nightmare Jewel without the moon? Questions.
Stay tuned to
remain.
find out.
Stay tuned. We'll never resolve this this plot twist, but stay tuned.
Stay tuned to next week's game.
Oh, funny. Well, guys, we are actually right at time, and I want to thank you all so much for being here with us this evening, having a little bit of spooky fun for Halloween. We've got quite a list of winners. Al, you want to read them off for us?
We have Disco, Suki, Nikki, and Stella.
All right. Well, I think you guys all know how to contact me, so feel free to take a look at redbubble.com. There's a lot of great artwork by independent artists on any subject you like. If you want it to be Halloween related, if you want it to be pony related, totally up to you. Just because we are pony fans predominantly and just because it's Halloween doesn't mean you have to stick to the theme. So whenever you're ready, message me or email me or whatever means you have of contacting me, and we will make sure you get your prizes. As always, it has been a pleasure. We should be back to our normal day next week and our normal appearances. So take care. Have a safe and happy Halloween, however you choose to celebrate, not celebrate. Be kind to yourselves and kind to others. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Good night, everyone.